are back to the Lifestyle Dropbox where we are discussing all the fears, fetishes, and fantasies of the lifestyle. You know how it goes. We are back here again. You can find me just about everywhere. At the Instagram at lifestyle underscore drop underscore box. Also Instagram at lifestyle dropbox underscore podcast. I will get my names right eventually, but don't mind me. Also, you can find me on Spotify at Lifestyle Dropbox and also YouTube at Lifestyle Dropbox. We'll be dropping a podcast every single week. Any event that I skip a week is because I just didn't feel like seeing you guys, but I'm going to love you guys every day. Anyway, I am a jokester, so today we're going to get to the nitty gritty, and we are going to talk about living life freely inside of the lifestyle. But the main thing that we're going to talk about today is how majority of people want to be in the lifestyle, maybe want to do business in the lifestyle, or maybe even want to create their own shit. And a fly wants to be on my screen, as you can see. But at the end of the day, that's so jacked up. There's a fly. But then we're in a bit of a record. But anyway, that's why we have you live, so you can see exactly what's going on with the podcast. We're not going to sugarcoat anything here. We're not going to cut out any bloopers, none of that stuff. So I want you guys to, again, excuse me for my voice. Had a great weekend, partied it out the whole nine. But today we're going to touch specifically on people who want to live freely in the lifestyle, people who want to create businesses in the lifestyle, and the roadblocks that they have personally, specifically children, friends, family who don't support, who don't like the idea, the taboo idea, who feel like, you should, repent every day because you are just not a child of God or everything but a child of God. So we're going to talk about that today. All right. I appreciate you guys for joining in once again. I do have my Instagram live going, but I cannot see you guys. So therefore right now I won't be able to respond. So we're going to make this very, very brief. This is just going to be really an episode to just give a slight bit of advice. Advice is my opinion. It is not to be taken as, God's word or, the scripture, okay? This is just mainly to give you a suggestion on how to free up your life, make you feel a little bit more comfortable, and make you feel like you don't have to hide anything. We're grown. We make choices. We do what we do. Hopefully you have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, because that's what you need in order to live life freely. Okay? Don't be trying to do stuff, underneath the sign if you live in your mama's basement. If you just got a whole bunch of stuff going on, you're broke or anything of that nature. I don't mean to say it in a harsh way like this, but this is real reality. Okay? I personally do this full time. I have taken the initiative to never ever go back to a 9 to 5 as long as I live. I don't know if it's okay with you guys, but it's never okay with me for somebody to tell me that I only got 15 minutes to free my mental, 30 minutes to stuff my face, and another 15 minutes to clear the mental for the day, and then tell me to get the hell out, or maybe even give me more work to do overtime. Just not my kind of life. I'm not doing it. I'm not letting nobody ever again tell me when to eat, sleep, breathe, shit, piss, return, or anything else of that nature. If I'm sick, I'm sick. I'm not freaking coming in, okay? I'm staying here. I'm nurturing myself. If my kids want to go out and just want to take a freaking stroll in the park, I'm not coming in. It's just that simple. So we're going to talk about just the financial freedom, just the freedom in freaking general, okay? Today is a day where I didn't choose to get dressed up for you guys. This is basically going to be, cutthroat nitty gritty. So here it's a little rough. When I speak to individuals, they want to do a major step in their life, saying, hey, I wish I could quit my job. You inspire me. I wish I could do the same, but I have kids. Am I entitled to say, am I allowed to say fuck those kids? Okay, well, fuck them kids, okay, because at the end of the day, you have to live life and you have to pay bills, and your kids will reap the benefits and they won't think twice about you, because at the end of the day, you're supplying for them financially. Now, if you're a parent that supplies financially and, affectionate, gives affection on a regular basis, cool, so be it. I'm gonna say fuck them kids again because you're spoiling the shit out of your kids. Go outside and live life. You want to walk in the door tomorrow morning, Monday morning, look at your boss, look around. You're probably doing everybody else's work after you do your own, ain't you? No, don't do it. Tell them to do their own work. Tell them if they don't like what the hell is going on or you don't like what I'm telling them to write you up at HR. And then when you go to HR, if they try to give you some type of, warning, whatever else, fuck them. At the end of the day, I think that it is very liberating to make a choice. Doesn't matter if the choice is good or bad. It's very liberating to make the choice, live with it, take accountability of it, and people actually become more attracted to that. They become more inspired by that because there's so many people who go to work every day or wake up every day who are not in the financial state that they would like to be in, and they still go to work every day, building a dream for someone else, learning the operations. But then again, a lot of you guys don't learn operations. A lot of people walk into the door and literally fuck up a business owner's business. And why I say that is because in the beginning, when you are job searching, you are so excited. Oh, I need this. Oh, I got to pay for this. Oh, I got kids to take care of. Oh, I got that. And then after that 2 weeks of training is over, you're back to coming back at late breaks, coming back at late lunch, calling out every 30 seconds, not doing your work, waiting to the end of the day to do your work, passing it on to some other people, or spending time in the break room, gossiping about other people, the whole nine. Why do that on someone else's territory? Do it on your own. And it's just that simple. Make the initiative to get up and say, hey, this is not working for me. Make a decision to say, hey, I have learned enough at my 9 to 5. I have paid attention to the operations. I know what to do. And you know what? You go out, you start your own business, you get you an LLC or whatever status of tax bracket you want to be a part of. You go, you do your research, and you start with baby steps. You sit down, you make a plan, and you figure out exactly what you want to do, what you love to do. Go ahead and do that. If you want to go ahead and do something that you've never done before or never experienced, go research that. The purpose of this particular episode is explaining the fears of the lifestyle, and one of them is a lot of people want to do OnlyFans. A lot of people want to do porn. A lot of people just want to be out there because they see the dollar that is generating. But what's stopping them? The image of children, the perception or the image of yourself. Don't worry about that. People are going to judge you regardless of whether you're doing right or wrong. So at the end of the day, my suggestion to you, my advice to you, if you feel like this is something that you want to do or like to do, get up and do it. If it's something that financially supports yourself, your children, your extended family, the whole nine, they will judge you and use your money at the same time. So at the end of the day, it's better to just pull your big draws up, become the boss that you want to be, run your company how you want to run it with great customer service, great integrity, and don't worry about your kids. Because at the end of the day, your kids are probably out there doing 10 things probably worse underneath the sun than you are. Your little girls is out there, okay? Your little boys is out there, okay? And they're both intertwining together. It doesn't matter what age they are. They're doing it young. They're doing it teenagers. They're doing it older. And I know it may sound harsh. It may sound nasty. It may sound like really inappropriate, but it's reality. The reality is the people are coming in my door. They're giving me, my flowers, which I absolutely thank you for. But I also want you to know that this can also be you. Live your life as an individual. Live your life. Because at the end of the day, all of these opportunities that you are missing out on or preventing yourself from doing, I'm telling you now, if you don't believe what I'm saying, your pastor is at my party. Your mother is at my party. Your children are at my party. Hell, God is here protecting us all. at the party. And if you don't believe in God, it's a supreme being, it's a creator. You know why? It's hard to be not a non-believer because I'm sitting here right in front of you and you're sitting in front of me, and we have all been created by something. So I'm going to say at the end of the day, go ahead and live, make your choices, deal with the choices that you make and the consequences that come. And you will be so surprised at how much respect you get for just being free, how much respect you get for just taking a chance, just initiating, and just saying, you know what, fuck the world. Y'all not feeding my children, y'all not paying my bills. So at the end of the day, what is the judgment for? If my children have questions, you should be mature enough and adult enough to have those conversations with them, because if you are, whether you're in the scriptures or not, you should raise your children in the way that they should go, correct, but it's not the way that you want them to go, it's the way that they're going. So they're going to grow up, they're going to be influenced by other people's children, they're going to be influenced by school, they're going to be influenced by strangers, they're going to be influenced by you, and what you're going to do is you're going to end up giving yourself a heart attack. So what I want you to do is I want you guys to wake up and live. Not worry about family, not worry about friends, not worry about your kids. Go out and get yours. Set your foundation and do what's best for you, because there's so many people out there who are looking to be inspired, who's looking for your creativity, who's looking for your knowledge, and you're being very selfish by holding that tight to yourself. Let yourself be free. Let people accept you for who you are, and let that be the end of that. So go home if you're not home already, and wish this episode drops every Monday morning and you guys are at work. Wake up, kiss your children, be happy to see your children, be happy to see your partners, the whole nine, but also let them know that I have my own life. And as long as it's not, affecting someone around you in a drastic manner, then continue to do you. And you know what? Don't be ashamed about it. You don't owe anybody any explanations. And if you don't get the gist of this podcast, then come see me. Come talk to me. I do coach married couples. I do coach single ladies and single guys. I offer a safe space. I never thought that once I would be a sex coach, a semi-therapist, or even a consultant. But you know what? At the end of the day, me creating this brand, I have met so many wonderful people who are caged, who want to do things, don't know how, or then again, know how to, but just don't know how to take the first step or the initiation. And the first step to doing anything that you want to do is to make sure that whatever choices you're making, you are okay with living with them. Because when your child grows up, of course, they're going to be on the internet. And they don't even have to be small kids. Older kids get older, young adults get influenced as well. I'm a mom. I don't hold anything from my children. That is respected. I give them the nitty gritty. I give it to them raw, because your children are going to encounter other people like myself, like yourself. And I would hope that if my child goes out there, there's somebody who is not going to sugarcoat something for them, but actually give them sound advice, knowledge that can help them, build and conquer or get through whatever they're trying to create or build. So the whole point of this podcast is not to discourage anyone, but actually encourage those who continue to walk into their 9 to 5s every day, or anywhere where they are uncomfortable, where they're not appreciated, they're not being paid what they're worth. And again, be mindful with that. A lot of things happening at the job in the 9 to 5 is because of you. You choose to get up and walk in that door every day. You choose to take that less payment. You choose to create your plate the way it is. If you want to change, change comes with struggle. Change comes with consequence. Change comes with discomfort. It comes with a lot. It comes with a lot of nasty people's personalities. It just comes with a lot of issues. But if you understand the journey that you are embarking or about to embark or willing to embark, then you would know that Rome is not built overnight. you would know that there is a storm before the rainbow comes out. And if you can persevere and keep your mental grounded and not be distracted with other people's creative ideas, other people's advice, other people's opinion that don't align not necessarily with your vision, but align with your morals, your integrity, and how you would want to run your business, customer service, things of that nature. Everybody's gonna be want to get a part of the bag. But what are you doing to get the bag? Can you hold a business conversation? Can you dress right for a business meeting? Can you uphold yourself in a professional manner? So when you go out and you make this initiation, make sure that you're leading by example. Make sure that you are, you know, trailblazing and being the ringleader of your company, because for me, I have been given the name the director of first impressions. I have been at the front desk in my early career. I have dealt with every level of customer service that you can think of, and that is the forefront of the beginning. A lot of you guys also cannot take the jump because you guys are having hard issues even dealing and communicating with people. When you guys start a business, you have to understand that people are going to come in all sizes, shapes, forms, personalities. They're not going to always talk in the most professional manner. They're not going to always be able to articulate themselves and communicate in a way where you can understand. Don't downplay people because they're not in a place where you are. Use your platform to educate, to help, to support, to offer a safe space to come back for people, or customer service support is what I call it, for people who say, you know what, this person inspired me. I took the initial step, but now I'm stuck. Let me go back to this person. Let me ask for advice. Let me see what the next door is for me to open. And you should be able to allow that safe space for people to come back and get more knowledge, because knowledge is free. It's not something that you should be holding. If it helps people create a skill where they could go make more money, then you should be happy for them. If they're creating a skill and they're coming and instilling your customers and they're not giving you homage and they're dogging your name out and all those types of things, then beware of those types of people and hold your knowledge. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with helping each other. Because like I said, the world needs your creativity. They need your leadership, your input on how you run your operations, your knowledge on your past, your present, and what you're looking for, your vision for the future. So, not to go too far off, again, I just wanted to do a quick episode today about just living life. Don't worry about your kids. They're not worried about you. Trust me. Don't worry about your parents. They're not worried about you. Trust me. Don't worry about your partner, because half of y'all, your partner ain't worried about you either. So at the end of the day, I just want you guys to understand that embrace you, love you, and understand that you hold all power within yourself to create whatever you want to create. You do not have to walk into someone's 9 to 5 and do what they are telling you to do for a certain amount of dollars or whatever else. Go in there, use a 9 to 5 as knowledge. Learn the operation, learn the chains of commands, learn what HR is really for. Learn every department of your company. If that it doesn't even have to be the field that you want to be in. You just need to learn operations. That is my secret to you. If you don't know how I'm doing it, I have an extreme heavy operations and customer service background. Those are the two things that you need to learn as far as how the logistics of the world moves. If you can learn that, then you can just about create and run just about anything. So I want to go ahead and I want to wrap this up because, like I said, it's going to be quick. I hope I was able to drop some jewels, some gems. Again, before we close out, I do have a few things that I would like to mention, some updates. I am moving to a new location this weekend. moving to what I am now calling the Lifestyle Dropbox Lounge. I started off with an Airbnb. I'm blessed to start there. Then I moved to my own private loft in which I still will be located in Rahway, New Jersey. If you guys have come there and you guys have supported, I will be still here from time to time doing intimate, smaller gatherings, but it's time to upgrade. My community has grown extremely over the last 3 years. I am very proud of myself. I'm proud of you guys. I love you guys. I'm glad that you're supporting. The new location will be in North Brunswick, the Brunswick area. There will be brand new themed events coming. I can do so much more. I've worked very hard. I've put, hard work, hard hours, lack of sleep, networking, the whole nine to create another spot for you guys that's more fun, more spacious, especially for the summertime. So I look forward to, seeing my returning members and the newbies that are coming through. We're going to have a great time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up this episode. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I feel like this has been a very helpful and informative episode. I hope that I see a lot of you guys jump off the bridge, soon and come back and say, you know what, Taz, I started my OnlyFans. I started my hosting, my parties, whatever you want to do. It doesn't even have to be lifestyle. I support vanilla too. I support any type of ambition, any type of business creation, any type of execution. I do not support laziness. I do not support procrastination. I do not support liars. I do not support manipulators. I do not support money launderers, scammers, or anything else, thieves, whatever you want to call it. I really only want to support those who are really about the lifestyle or really just about freedom in their life and their power of choice and utilizing, their freedom. So that's what I'm into. That's what I'm representing. That's what I'm an advocate for. If you don't like it, go back to your rock, your closet, or wherever else you came out of. And then when you're ready to see the light, come see me. I'm very loving. I'm very welcoming. I'm very embracing. I'm very nurturing. And there's really nothing that you can't talk to me about. I try to always lighten the mood with things. But then again, it all boils down to one step, which is your power of choice. So once you make that decision, I guarantee you all the chips, all the monkeys, everything would just fall off of your back. I kid you not. So, yes, I look forward to seeing you guys. New location is coming Friday. That's the 4th, I believe. Yes. No, the 3rd is Friday, actually. May 3rd, Friday, will be in North Brunswick. Saturday, May 4th, will also be there. I will be flip-flopping back and forth between Rahway and North Brunswick, but I definitely look forward to seeing you guys. And again, check me out on Instagram at lifestyle_drop_box, lifestyle dropbox _podcast, Spotify lifestyle dropbox. I forgot to mention in the beginning, Patreon lifestyle dropbox, and here on the wonderful YouTube platform, Lifestyle Dropbox. You can find me just about anywhere. I'll be popping up on, Google, everywhere. So there's really no place that you can't find me. So I really want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. Can't stop, won't stop. And I'm not supporting Diddy, but you guys know he's a swinger, and Lord knows I want to pet that man, but I'm out. You guys have a great night. Bye.